And there we go. Winter is fast approaching. In fact, sometimes it feels like it's already here, to be honest with you. It's been pretty cold. Now, my preference is always to ride outside, but due to the weather, indoor training is going to take precedent over the coming months. The Zwift group rides have been really enjoyable, but I feel like in order to keep enjoying indoor training, it's important to change things up a bit from time to time. So I have heard of these things called crit races, and to be honest, I have no idea what they are. So I asked ChatGPT, and it describes a crit race as a short, high-speed road cycling race held on a closed circuit, usually less than 3 kilometers per lap. Riders complete many laps with frequent corners, sprints, making it an intense tactical event focused on positioning, speed, and quick bursts of power. That sounds pretty good to me. If you're new around here, first off, welcome to the channel. Last week I completed my first FTP test with a score of 219. Now, I've only been on the bike for around 7 weeks or so, and my goal for the next few months is for that FTP number to climb significantly. And maybe crit racing is one way to do that. So today I'm using the Jet Black Victory with the Zwift Cog and Click system, and of course the Canyon Aeroad. But let's jump straight into Zwift and see which race I'm going to enter. Zwift Crit Racing Club Admin Flyer D. So yeah, I don't have much of a racing score because I haven't done much racing, so hopefully this category is good for me. My overall category at the minute is C, but obviously Zwift has a racing score that it uses for its races. So let's enter this. So we have 5 minutes now to warm up. Looks like there's 7 people joining me on the start line. So I just take this time to get the legs warm. Right on cue, in the real world, it started raining really hard outside. I guess that's why these Zwift races are perfect. You might see there, I've been saving up all my points from the Zwift group rides I've been doing, and I've managed to upgrade to a Canyon Aeroad on Zwift. So that's nice. We have 12 people with us. And we're off. Easy people please to start with. All right, some guys off already. Oh my God. I thought we were gonna ease into this. Clearly not. In theory, these races sound quite good because they're pretty short in length, but I'm guessing that means they're quite intense. I mean, we're at 45 kilometers an hour at the minute. We've got a decent pace going. I do keep finding myself at the front, but that's just because I do not want to be at the back. I'm going to keep using these little gifts whenever they come along. Activating the aero boost now. Just gives me a few watts rest, which is much appreciated. Looks like there is a little bit of a climbing section here. I wonder if this will separate the group in any way. This little group is getting away from me. Managed to reel them back in. Okay, that's the end of the first lap. Where am I sitting? 6th. Halfway in the group at the minute.
It's like there's 6 of us that are sort of staying sort of together. There's a bit of a gap to people behind us. This is nice. No one's pushing at the minute too hard. For those of you that saw my FTP test, you know I'm sitting around 219 FTP at the moment. So this is pretty close to that. You can see there in the top left, I'm averaging 213 at the minute. Oh, there's one guy going for it here. I'm not chasing. Oh, there's a couple that's getting away from me now. Okay, that's the end of lap 2. Where am I? 6th, 5th, there and thereabouts. Can this group of 3 of us stick together to the end? That would be nice. It's really interesting because you don't know if these guys are also thinking, let's work together, or whether they're just waiting for me to slip up and then steam on ahead and leave me dropped. Let's see. Oh, that climb. Okay, we're into lap 4 now. Only 6k, 6.3k left of the race. I think the end is going to be interesting because there's the climb and then there's not very far to the finish line. So I wonder if some people will go hard on the climb to try and build up a bit of a gap. Me and this guy are sticking together at the minute. Peña from Spain. Even with the fan on and the window wide open, still getting a good sweat on here. He's giving me a thumbs up. I'll give him a thumbs up back. Oh. Okay, here we go. This is the last lap. It's me and the guy from Spain. So 3k to the finish with a decent sized climb towards the end. In front of us, they are gone. It's a minute to them at the front. And then behind us, 33-second gap. If I don't bonk here for any reason, then it should be between me and the Spanish guy. I'm trying to figure out my tactics now. It's actually pretty fun. So, do I go for it on the climb and hope I'm not absolutely exhausted by the top and I can push all the way through to the end? Or do we try and stick together to the top and sprint finish it? I don't know. Less than 2k to the finish now. Looking at the leaderboard, looks like there's a sprint finish happening for the podium places. 10 watts a kilo or so then. Wow, they're going for it at the front. Okay, the climb has started. This is tough now. Eyes in front. He's got flames coming off his tyres. I think he's done me. I'll push. But he's got me. I'll have the rest of my drink and then let's sit down and have a bit of a post-race debrief. I'm showered, I've had a drink and my heart rate has come down, so let's take a look at the race results. So overall there were 12 people taking part in the race and
I finished 5th. I'll absolutely take 5th place in my first crit race. I wasn't last, and that was my goal. The 1st, 2nd and 3rd place, they were miles in front very early on in the race, and I saw right at the end some high watts per kilo from those people, 10 watts per kilo, so maybe they had a good sprint finish. Me and 4th place, we were together for the last 2 or 3 laps, but I was caught and dropped in the last half a kilometre or so, last kilometre. But that was so much fun. It was more intense than I thought it would be. There was a really strong start where we were averaging 35 kilometres an hour plus, and I did think it would be a bit more chilled at the start, so that caught me off guard. But yeah, super enjoyable, and I will definitely be signing up for more races like that soon. If you want to see the full breakdown of the race, I post everything on Strava, good or bad. You can check out everything there. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far and left such nice comments underneath my previous videos. I try to respond to everybody, so thank you for the positivity there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I do plan on posting videos weekly, so you've got a lot to look forward to. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.